there guys, this is Trainboy9681 here at JSM Entertainment to review the first episode of Series 19 of Thomas and Friends, Toad and the Whale. I have to admit, on first perceptions, I don't think I'm gonna like this episode. I mean, it'll be fine, sure, but there's something about Thomas and the Sea which just doesn't quite run well with me, let alone the little western, my all-time favourite subject matter. Can you tell? But I suppose at least the little western has a lot to do with the sea, so they picked the right location at least. Now it's fair to say we enjoy and almost relish in the return of our favourite little western crew. It's also noteworthy that the scenery has gone from plain boring forest, sandy beaches and rolling fields. Some of the scenery really brings back Series 1 for me, and possibly even Series 5. I just love these backgrounds, who wouldn't? Let's not beat about the bush, we have a story to focus on after all, and the premise is set out pretty much how you think it would be. Toad singing and everyone's telling him to shut the bland Brake Van trap of his. But then, good golly Miss Molly, Toad sees a dying whale on the beach. Fair play for a kid that's afraid of showing characters become kidnapped by loathsome diesels. It's going quite out there by showing an animal in mortal peril. But Oliver doesn't seem to believe him. Okay, so since when does Oliver not believe Toad? Aren't they meant to be like lifelong companions or something? They both endured a life and death situation. Depending on each other's faith and courage in hope of a new life on a mystery island, they've made daring escapes and have had to go from place to place in mortal peril, with them both clinging on to that one same hope, counting on each other not to give up and to endure every trial along the way. Only when this happened did they become the railway brothers you see before you today. No? Just me? Okay. So we see Toad as having a bit of a bad reputation at the station. And on the way, lo and behold, Oliver finally sees the stranded animal. In a desperate fight for his life. Okay, I'll stop the neurotic voice now. So, who are they going to contact?
We must alert the Sodor Search and Rescue Centre.
Oh, of course. You mean that troublesome trio from the downside of Audrey's beloved creation, which seems to have more of a marketing advantage than anything? Of course you do. Wouldn't want to leave them out of a good story, would we? So the search and rescue team seem to be better at figuring out how to kill the damn thing rather than save it.
The tide's too far out, sir!
Harold's right. You can't pull a whale all that way, Butch. It just won't survive.
But it's okay. Our brilliant and charismatic hero Toad always has the best ideas.
Hey! Oh, Toad. Let's just let the search and rescue team get on with their job.
Of course I don't hate Toad, but you kinda gotta agree with Oliver at this point. I mean, if you saw a burning fire, would you run into it or let the firemen deal with it? If it's spotted early, then it's more treatable than to wait for firemen. So, in theory, Toad should have mentioned his idea when he first spotted the whale, rather than suggest it when the situation was well out of his control. Never mind, eh? It's only gonna die. So Toad's idea seems to work quite a treat with this whale. I know whales are very peaceful creatures, but you'd think it'd actually wonder what on earth is going on. Anyway, it's delivered to Brendam Docks and Cranky is kind enough to lift it and place it back into the sea. So all's well that ends well. Toad keeps singing that tune that'll be implanted into your skull for the next 3 months. I personally still haven't got rid of it. And that's our hero's beloved ending. Quite a diligent episode if I do say so myself. It's got good pacing, good writing, and it deals with a plot we haven't seen for a long while. Solar Engine's treatment toward animals. So, what's my rating for the overall episode? Great job, brother, and I'll see you all next time.
Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. I do like to stroll upon the prom, where the brass band plays tiddly-om-pom-pom. So just let me be beside the seaside. I'll be beside myself with glee. And there's lots of girls beside. I should like to be beside the seaside.